This is Dr. X key score. You can follow me on Twitter at xkeyscore1. This is video 12, talking about the program. For those of you who are not informed, the program is an extrajudicial, DOJ-funded political targeting protocol run through threat fusion centers. In video 12, I'd like to briefly discuss law enforcement personnel, fire, EMS, federal personnel, corruption, and who deserves our support and respect and who deserves to get called out. And as a law-abiding and patriotic Americans, I believe that it is our duty to support law enforcement personnel, fire, EMS, individuals who have defended our country in the military, and all the decent folks working within the national security apparatus, which includes law enforcement and intel at the federal level. Folks, there's millions of great Americans who have dedicated their lives to keeping our country secure for decades on end. And to those God-fearing people who fall within that category, we owe a huge debt of gratitude to you. Thank you. Thank you for your service. However, at this juncture in the United States, a percentage of people who work within the great halls of power are not there to assist the citizenry or to make the United States of America a better place. Indeed, they're presently operating as rogue agents in part of a runaway mechanism which is geared towards controlling and oppressing the masses and threatens to destroy the social fabric of this great country. These rogue elements in law enforcement and in intelligence, they'll go after anyone. They'll target whistleblowers, out-of-the-box thinkers, artists. They go after common citizens who dare to stand up against, say, a city council member who illegally used taxpayer funds. They'll go after that sweet grandmother living next door to you who reported a state inspector after she learned that he received bribes from the homeowners association. These types of citizens who would normally be lauded for standing their moral high ground are now the victims of what equates to a high-tech witch hunt in today's society. We don't need to stand for the illegal and extrajudicial targeting of decent Americans, especially under the guise of national security. That's grotesque. USA stands for the United States of America the last time I checked. Not the unified Stalinist agenda, even though the riffraff on the left might find cause to argue with that statement. A few final thoughts. While as Americans we owe a debt of gratitude to law enforcement, EMS, fire, our civil servants, we are not beholden to any code which demands that we subject ourselves to outrageous government conduct, human rights abuses, invasion of privacy, illegal surveillance, stalking, or any other activities which deny us our right to freedom as Americans and to the pursuit of happiness. Regardless of their badge, federal law enforcement personnel, state level, county level law enforcement personnel are required to uphold and respect the law. As soon as they start breaking laws in order to disrupt, degrade, or destroy the lives of innocent citizens, they're nothing more than thugs engaged in a campaign to tear apart the moral fabric of our great society. So folks, support your law enforcement personnel, members of the armed forces, and civil servants with all of your heart, while simultaneously standing up to the corruption and thuggery, regardless of who the perpetrators claim to work for. Thanks for listening. This is Dr. X Keyscore, and once again, you can follow me on Twitter at XKeyscore1.